What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Witcher 2. And last time, we found some interesting designs that seem to lead us to believe that someone from the human camp was planning on creating the goblet from which Saskia drank the poisoned drink. Now, we don't necessarily know that that person made the actual goblet. In fact, we even spoke to one of the craftsman people and said, hey, did you do this? And they said no.
Greetings, colleague.
No. No idea who this person is.
I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, and a special discount for witches.
Huh? This is another craftsperson who I didn't even realize existed. Lures, rates, and drowners. Ooh. What kind of crafting do you do? That's a little odd. Okay. Various traps, it seems, mostly. Lure for intrigas and Rocky. Harpies. Neckers. And trolls. Lure and rot feed. Okay, I don't think we need any of that stuff right now. I'm a little curious what your deal is, because, like I said, I don't think I had seen you before. And we were just talking about how maybe we might be able to figure out from some of these people as to whether... Oh, red meteorite. Whether they may have been involved in the construction of that chalice.
So, Vergen's grown a bit, eh?
But maybe not. Anyways, so unclear to me as to... Whoa, what was that? Pickaxe? Okay, thank you. Probably don't need that. Mostly just looking for, like, if you happen to have any red meteorite again, because that's pretty good stuff. But yeah, the primary thing that we will be... Oh, this is also the human enclave. Okay. That might explain some stuff. Unfortunately, we didn't have the option of outright asking you if you did, in fact, create any of those things. But might some of you people tell us about that?
Strangers, more strangers.
Oh, it's a waste of words.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Greetings.
Because I don't necessarily know if what we got is enough information to make an informed decision going forward as to who may or may not have been involved in the goblet, but mostly poisoning of Saskia. Goblet using and poison consuming of Saskia. But I would assume, based on what we've seen thus far, that generally speaking, the way in which to find that stuff out is by looking through this human district here, because, well, seems as though that is the place where we're seeing the most resistance, and that makes sense, seeing as how Saskia is a non-human leader who would presumably be most threatening for the human establishment. But anyways, the primary thing that we're probably going to do today is mostly to find the place of power that we identified in the last episode, and it is not currently shown up on the map because we may not have it flagged in our journal, nor do I think it is technically in the city. So, let's see. The Walls Have Ears, that is the one that we got when we found those plans. What we're looking for, though, is hunting magic. That first one there. So Vergen's alderman told Geralt that a sorcerer had once lived in the nearby forest. With Cecil's map in hand, the Witcher began his search. Okay. With map in hand, you tell me? Supposedly... Let's see. Here's the chalice, so in case you need a reminder. Yeah, that's a pretty strong piece of evidence, yes, but ideally we would know exactly who made that chalice, not just who drew up the design. This appears to be place marked the place of power. Now I'm assuming that's the city at the bottom there, and that this is north of the city. Yeah, because we crossed the river when we went to see the catacombs where we got the banner from the Dunbanner people. That looks like that's where the bottommost X is. The topmost X looks like that might be where we encountered... No, the trolls weren't up in that area. I don't think. There's a lot of X's, though. Are these all the places? Wait a second. Because the Dunbanner would basically be the bottom X. We looked for things in those other X locations as well. Why would the leader of town have X's for all the places that we happen to be looking to go? Does he know more than we think he knows right now? Also, I do see you have a blue mark.
Would you look at that, friends? Geralt of Rivia. Coincidences do happen.
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm an employee of the Vivaldis Bank, and on business here. I'm to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Oh, you don't say.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
What?
I could use a loan about now.
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions. Will that do you?
So for context, in The Witcher 1, we basically prevented the person who runs a bank from getting murdered. So now apparently we have unlimited credit.
I'm sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I borrowed a bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got on me. Manage somehow. So, no schnapps.
Okay. Does that mean we actually got monies from that? I don't know. Didn't exactly do a before and after. Oh, your name actually is Vivaldi. Okay, that makes sense. Is this oh, that is the mine, I think. But most of all, I was just looking to get ourselves out of here. Oh, and we're not necessarily going this direction, but this guy, at least when we first talked to him, who is a craftsman, was the one that we spoke to about how, did you make this chalice? So, that is, at least where I'm coming from when I say that it seems as though we might be able to ask some people what their involvement was.
So, got it over.
So, how do we get out of here? Is the common question I ask myself when we're in here. Oh, right, I'm thinking that we have to go down out of the main gate, but this is actually through the north gate where we're gonna want to go. So that's messing with my head a little bit. Okay.
What's to consider?
It's like the map was telling me one thing and my brain was telling me the other, but this helps explain some stuff. We're actually going north. This is where Saskia is being held. That does mean I'm probably gonna have to double back a bit here because I was mistaken. Wait, what is through here? We tried this? Okay. I don't know. Something tells me we're gonna be going through that door at some point.
Greetings.
So we're gonna want to go above this elevation up here, I think. Yeah, this is kind of the center of town. We have to go higher up and also further north, I think. Why is the map pointing us in the other direction? No, I'm going the wrong way. Surely this will help, right? Take the big lofty stairs.
Greetings.
Is this the Saskia spot where we were mere moments ago?
Only Philippa
Yep,
Eilhart
it is.
enter.
Okay, so successfully going in circles. Ah, okay, this is the area I was looking for.
What's this?
Gotcha.
Clad in hues of green, amidst
Then,
shrubs,
as for the actual door, is further to the... No. Is further to the west.
Aboard
Ooh,
Squid
it's too
held
far
in
east.
ambush.
Okay, hold on.
supposed to be a frog.
North.
Your answer's better.
That means west. I think we go down there. Can we? What the heck? Okay, hold on. I think I see. We're gonna figure it out. One of these days, we will understand, maybe, possibly, the way in which the city is laid out. And by that, I mean I will continue going back and forth over and over again. This is obviously dark. How do you get around this place? I see that. Oh, okay, hold on. We really have to go all the way back here.
A serious career proposal yesterday. From one of your best lads.
Back up this way. Only then can we cross over to this area. Surely there is a more efficient way to do this. Surely you don't have to go all the way down to the south area of the city, then double back just to get on the higher elevation. I'm sure we'll see what that correct route is. Like, we've gone here somehow, probably. But I'm now far more confident that we are headed in the correct direction. I guess we haven't spent nearly as much time in this small corner of the city. There might be things that we haven't seen yet over there. But we saw even in the main sections, there were people who we hadn't talked to. But this is the way out. As for what to expect here, I'm not entirely sure. Like, for example, is this a silver sword situation or a steel sword situation? I couldn't tell you. There's no bandits hanging out over here, not this time at least. That is a crow on a stone, not a person. We've been over this before. I don't know. Those are just mushrooms. Okay. I might check our map soon, just for clarity's sake, as to where exactly we are headed, since we know we're headed in this general direction. We did run into some Kedweni soldiers last time we were over here, actually. Come to think of it. Might be worth dropping a quick save. So we're getting close now. That looks like that is more or less exactly where we were getting going through the catacombs. Or right in the middle here. Yeah, this is an area where we saw last time when we were headed back in this direction, and we thought, could there be something over here? Apparently not yet, but likely soon. Appears as though this is that time. How do we get up there, though? Is at the higher elevation. Do we need to... This looks like another situation where we may need to go further north and then double back. No, we are north of it now. Is there a spot where we climb up? Eh? Not there. That's odd. I don't know. How did we actually get up there? It seems like that is the highest elevation component in the middle there, where we probably were. Oh? Can't climb that. Can we climb this? We can jump down, but I want to jump up, not down. That's not it. And that's, of course, too much of a an elevation change for us to actually climb back up. Naturally. Hey. How does one get there? It is one of the greatest puzzles mankind has ever seen. And by that I mean, for whatever reason, I just can't figure it out. Could it be... There is, in fact, another way to go further up? In a different direction? What the heck? There must be, right? As for where that is, I really don't know. Could it be... Oh, hold on. I have an idea. What if this is another one of those situations where the map is messing with our brain, and it looks like it's right up there, but it is actually down below? Like, through the tomb area? I don't know. Like, basically, down here. And once we get in here... No, this is headed in the opposite direction, isn't it? There's no way this could actually lead us to that location. Yeah. Okay. Think so. Pretty sure of that. Okay. Just confirming that we weren't looking in the wrong direction elevation-wise. That means, where the heck is this place? Ways in which to get up. It does drop lower over here, but we can't climb up here. I don't think. No. Or here. This should not be this complicated, right? I don't think. I don't think this is supposed to be the puzzle. I think there's supposed to be a component here that is actually, you know, involving combat or trickery of some variety, not just navigation skills or lack thereof. I will jump down here because I think, despite this seemingly being the highest elevation we've been to yet, apparently it's not the way to go. Or maybe it seems we definitely need to go around this way. Can we chop down a tree and then use that as a bridge? Alright, I am like 5 seconds away from just resorting to Google. Oh, hold on. I saw that place of power. Where? Where? Here. Apparently that wasn't it, though. We are looking for a place of power, but that apparently was not it. It is probably right at the peak of that hill. Okay, I'm Googling it. One moment. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. And it seems as though the reason why we weren't able to find anything over there is because it's not over there. Apparently, it is way back here. Something in this general area, possibly right here? Supposedly it is right around this lake. Might be this? No? Hold on. Supposedly the ramp we are looking for is back in this direction. Right around here. I thought it would be right here. Can't climb that? Really? Hold on. Not somewhere over here. Perhaps here? Or here? No, I think it's, from what I understand, it's further back than that. I think that was just a crafting material. Oh, or possibly even over here? Oh, now we're on to something. Totally unintuitive how many times we had to go backwards to go forwards. Down to go up. We're getting somewhere now. Just let me nab these. And, here goes nothing. Charge up. A jump. Oh, harpies. Hello, you are not just normal birds. Almost didn't notice. Is this our steel sword or a silver sword right now? I'm actually not sure. Feels like we're not doing that much damage, but I might be wrong. Get the finishing hit on. Yep. And we can verify. Is it the negotiator? It should be. It was not. Okay, that does explain a bit then. Okay. Whew. That's a relief. It does seem as though we are finally headed in the right direction here. And what is this place? More harpies. Or super harpies. No, they're normal harpies. Just a lot of you. Yep, dealing a lot more damage now, though. That's for sure. Ow. Don't hit me. If you could please take turns, that would be appreciated. And I didn't mean having more of you appear. Now, we do, with our new sword here, have the ability to freeze people, and apparently that is quite probable. Because that looks like several enemies that just burst into icicles. As for what that actually does, can't say I know exactly, but hopefully it is helpful in some way, shape, or form. That is another harpy. What the heck? You are not a normal harpy. Solano harpy? You have crystals around your arms, your hands, whatever that means. Good. Odd. Now that we are somewhere in this general direction, oh, we are apparently right on top of what we're looking for. I am curious what's over here. This is not a place where we previously were going at all. Might there be other hidden treasures? Or just various herbs and spices? Ooh. Uh-oh. The Dun Banner. What? Hold on. Oh, I just dropped it by mistake, or did... Oh, I dropped our boots, apparently. No, please equip those. However, apparently, place of power is seemingly right there, or up there. Is there a way to get up to this tower? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we did get a circle of power, but I'm still getting the place of power vibration thing going off. Surely, yeah, there's a way up here. That looks like a big harpy nest. Oh! Okay. Magical crystal acquired? Apparently. Sure thing. I'd like to do this. And perhaps more of this. Okay. Isn't anything to do in this scary location, is there, besides have 1 foot over the edge of that area? I apologize if you are afraid of heights. Okay, we should probably take note of how exactly we got up here, in case that is something that we need to do in the future. The answer is... it is... This is the larger lake, isn't it? Yeah, this is the larger lake. And it's... not... wait, what? I didn't realize we could go all the way over here? I'm not sure if I did. Yeah, because I thought we tried going this way earlier. And we couldn't get past these rocks. Yeah, like there's an invisible wall here. How are we able to do it? How do we get back? You have to cut across here? Oh. Oh no, game. Oh no. Okay. You're blocking us off with invisible walls, and you expect us to happen to go in that direction, when it is not the direction that the quest indicator points. I wag my finger at you. Okay, so we'll sheathe our sword, and we'll head back into town. And I guess we're taking this thing back to Philippa. I know we did have some harpies that we fought along the way, and obviously, navigation-wise, it was quite a challenge to find that place, but still feel like that was probably a little too simple. Not sure if I'm still believing that that's everything we're gonna need to do. And I see the blue circle here. Have we checked this one out?
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh. I'm
Shut
sorry.
off.
Greetings.
Piss off.
Oh, yes, I remember trying to talk to you earlier. So we have spoken to those people before. Okay. And then I believe we are now trying to head for Philippa's place, which, yes, is also north-ish.
Whoa!
But further east.
And you, my love, do you trust the girl?
Saskia? No, but I trust your best. Greetings.
You're not sure if you trust Saskia, but you trust Jorveth. Does that mean we should accuse you of potentially being the poisoner? I don't know. Oh, is this really the way to go back from the east side to the west side? I don't know. No, this is the way back up. What? Okay, I've successfully tied myself back in knots. You do this, and then you go down here, and then... no, we do need to go all the way down. Or at least that was what it seemed we established we needed to do earlier. Okay, there is a staircase here. Oh, that is the staircase that's all the way down.
At your service.
Just seems like poor city planning. You want to go east to west, or west to east. Well, sorry, but you have to go all the way south, then go all the way north again. But you can't go directly.
Goes the PC.
That would just be totally unreasonable.
The gods, who needs this?
Okay, so it is
Lady Saskia will
this direction, I think. Right up here. Pretty sure. Now, Philippa, should we be concerned about sending you more powerful items? What is the green indicator? We have not seen many of those. Plenty of blue, but hold on. Not very often that we see that. What is that? This Cecil. Talked to you before.
See you, Governor.
I'm not the governor. You're the governor. Call me the governor. Oh, is she actually? Is she further? One side here? Okay, yeah. She's just on the other end of this. Oh, I need to sneeze. Uh-oh. We're good, we're good. Okay. Never mind. You heard nothing. Here we go. Okay. One moment while I just do a quick panoramic view and see if perhaps Cecilia is here. I do notice that, I mean, we were asking about this before, as for whether it was Cecilia or Philippa who was making our Witcher amulet go crazy, and it seems that both of them do, even when they're by themselves. Like right now, our Witcher amulet is glowing, so at least by that metric, that would lead me to believe that we shouldn't trust either of them. Did you get a haircut? No, you didn't.
You wanted to discuss something?
I found one of the ingredients for Saskia's cure.
Show me. Interesting. Getting warmer, but still not there.
Yeah.
It's as if I'd sent you to get me the sun and you'd brought me a candle.
Oh.
We need something massive, an item of real power, Geralt. This is a
I'm not sure
dwarf's
we do,
dream.
though.
Stolen and magically encased in this crystal. It would do if it was stronger.
You know what this means? In addition to normal harpies, there are Solano in the area.
Solano?
Dream snatchers.
We did see
the
one of
only
those.
harpy species to develop something resembling intelligence. They magically bind dreams to mountain crystals. I heard they once inhabited this area. Solano live among regular harpies, but their lair should be full of stolen dreams. One of those would be powerful enough, I'm sure.
You'd have to enter the harpy lair through the quarry. Unfortunately, the gate to the caves is locked and Cecil Burden won't open it.
Ah, I know where
asked
that
him
is.
on another occasion. Stubborn as a mule, that one. But we must not relent. Saskia clings to life by a thread. Let me show you the desire contained in this particular dream. Don't be hasty to judge.
Uh-oh. I don't
Yes, I
know.
can feel it. Whose dream is it?
Cecil Burden's.
Oh.
In that case, I need to see the alderman. Got a feeling he just might open the gate for me.
Okay. Let's convince Cecil. We were just talking to him. And it sounds like that is, in fact, the place where we initially ran into all those harpies when we were, once upon a time, searching for the trolls, of all things. There was that, over here? Over here, yeah. There was that sort of, like, winding path that led down into a canyon. Geralt was all like, magic or danger? I was like, I don't know which. Just tell me.
I need to get inside the harpy lair.
No chance.
I know all about the harpies. They steal dreams, collect them. I found one, but it proved too weak for our purposes. I need a stronger one. So I'm asking you nicely, open the damn gate.
Listen, Witcher. I want Saskia to recover, I do. But don't ask me to turn this town into a circus just before we battle Henselt. My grandfather locked that gate for a good reason. Imagine if we could all go in there to look at those dreams. Dwarves, peasants, their scoia'tael, Adernian nobles even. All seeing the desires of others. Terrifying. It would be the end of Vergen. What's more, legend has it the oldest stolen dreams can become reality. And I don't want nightmares stalking Vergen's back alleyways come nightfall.
Open it. I'll make it quick.
Stop pissing me off. You're acting like a drunk suitor. No means no.
You know, don't know if I should mention this, but the dream I found belongs to you.
What are you talking about?
It's an embarrassing affliction, I imagine. Hell, even something of a political liability in your case. Some might even call you a freak. You're the
I have
alderman.
no idea what he's talking
An
about.
ages-old tradition is vested in you. On top of that, you now lead the preparations for Vergen's defense.
You wouldn't dare.
Imagine
know,
your
would we?
ancestors carved in stone. Condemnation, not pride on their bearded faces. Who knows? Maybe you'd keep your office, but you'd be the talk of the town for ages. And your nephew? Poor kid.
I'll open the gate. I promised Scalen's mother I'd be sober as a judge to the end of my days, and I aim to keep my word. I don't give a damn about ages-old traditions and piss on loose talk. But you're right. I cannot compromise Vergen's morale. You must bury this thing. The secret dies with you, never to be spoken aloud. Understand?
I do. Thanks, Cecil. And good luck staying sober.
See a raging alcoholic? Is that the condition that he needs to keep secret? I don't know. We're dancing around the topic, but never actually said it outright. Key. I was wondering if maybe we have the actual item from that. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case. But I think I know where we're headed, and that would be outside of town to that quarry area, where there were also those mysterious boulders that were lighting up. And we're like, why is this happening? So maybe we'll get some answers about that stuff too. Can't say for certain, but I think we'll start to get a lot more information at the very least. Conclusive answers? Maybe, maybe not. Wait, why is the map pointing me in the opposite direction? Okay. It's just another one of those scenarios where you need to go the opposite direction in order to go the direction you actually want to go. Can't fool me. I know we have to do this. I think. Possibly. Maybe. Here we go. So, dreams. Powerful dreams turned into magical crystals. Oh, there's this lady over here we have not talked to recently. Are you still over here? Yeah, you are a trader, but I suppose that's all you have. This was locked, I think. Yeah. This as well? No. Did we try this? We must have, because there's nothing in these chests. We definitely would not have left those chests unlooted. Okay. So past us have been there, it would seem. What we really want is to head back over here and place powered up somewhere. Here. There are a bazillion places of power here still. And again, despite the quest indicators trying to point us in the opposite direction, remind me how exactly to get over there, though. There are a few ways in which you can go this way. One that is of higher elevation, one that is of lower elevation. I think it is actually the one that's of lower elevation that we're trying to go to, but we can double check. More places of power? Are we just doubling back? We are just doubling back. I'm being silly. And the place of power is mocking us. So I think this is more or less a dead end to go that way here. What we need to do is drop down slightly, where these guys are usually fighting the wraiths. Wraiths are to the right. That's where the mist is, but over here we find Celandine, but also, more importantly, a place that should look fairly familiar from a previous time in which we may have also gotten quite lost. I believe. What sound? Just you? This is what I was referring to. And you,
where are you headed?
we were going to talk to when we had a certain amount of harpy feathers. I do expect to be rather soon. I think we need 60. And we currently have, take your guess, I think it was 30 a while back. As for now, the answer is 44. Okay, so we're like 3/4 of the way there, but certainly not there yet. And this is the other thing that I was referring to before. We could do this. Why is this boulder glowing and vibrating? So that's a little peculiar. And last time we went down there, where there are currently several harpies who are now probably about to all simultaneously swoop up and try to fight us. Probably. Can they just fly straight up, or do they actually need to go all the way around? It looks like they do. Okay, 1 minute, guys. We'll be there in a second. Just let us loop around. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's a bunch of harpies. Where did you come from? I totally didn't see that coming. Now, granted, you did have more friends, which was a little bit uncalled for. Not cool. And there are a heck of a lot of you. And not all of you are actual harpies. Some of you are the more powerful versions. I really wanted to, get rid of the actual harpy. Oh, we did upgrade our Quen recently. So now I believe we reflect damage when we get hit. I think that might have been the first instance in which we saw that happen. That one too. Okay. One harpy / Arinia at a time. That one didn't burst into icicles. How disappointing. Burst into icicles with the sword attacks. Zap them with lightning when they hit us when we have Quen up. Well, you know, a little bit of everything here. Bring it on. No big deal. Okay. Now we'll get some more harpy feathers, I'm sure. It does seem that you can get several rounds of harpy feathers. Ignore the fact that we can do things to interact with those hens. May or may not be very peaceful. Okay, so I think this is actually a good place for us to wrap up here, because I suspect that as soon as we get down there, we are probably going to get thrown into a whole bunch of new stuff. So, soon, very soon, we will get the opportunity to finally investigate what exactly is going on down there. But it appears as though it is a harpy lair, of all things, and, well, I suppose, given how this was the first place in which we found the harpies, that makes some sense. Are they all about to find us? Possibly. That sounds like a problem for future Lids.